I'm starting to think that Woody Allen apologist Blake Lively will be trying to get Justin Baldoni to settle their lawsuits very soon. Because I had previously said that I don't think her career will be severely impacted negatively by all of this. But I'm starting to reconsider that. Is the plantation princess damaged goods for good? Or can the B-list actress eventually overcome this moment in time? I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. And now let us resume where we left off. Last night, Justin Baldoni's attorney filed an amended lawsuit against Taylor Swift's bestie. Included in that was a timeline of events, very detailed, beat by beat, that also had a treasure trove of texts and emails and all this juicy information that I've been sharing with you today in multiple videos. Where we left off, June 3rd, 2023, after facing pressure from Sony and one of the film's producers who believed Lively was no longer responding favorably to the first assistant director, Baldoni and Heath, his producing partner, made the difficult decision to dismiss the first AD, despite feeling she was being unfairly scapegoated. In their text exchanges, both expressed discomfort with the decision. He texted Jamie, "I really don't want blank to get fired." Jamie responded, "I know, me neither, and yet we're the man. Let's talk later." This move, firing the first AD, created turmoil on set as the first AD played a pivotal role in production, making her replacement a significant challenge. Nonetheless, they ultimately conceded to Lively and Sony's request to replace her. June 3rd, Heath informed the first AD that she would be replaced. Meanwhile, Lively prepared to film an emotionally intense scene in which her character, alone in a bathroom, reflects on the abuse she endured from her fictional husband. A closed set protocol was implemented that day, restricting visitors, that was my kombucha, without prior approval to ensure privacy and focus. Lively, who had rewritten the scene herself, was deeply attuned to its intimate and emotional nature and played a significant role in directing the action. The shade. Notably, Baldoni's character was not involved in this scene. June 5th, WGA picketers arrived on day 13 of the shoot, forcing production to act quickly to keep filming on schedule. In response, producers devised a solution to shoot on a boat, far from the sound of the picketers' horns. The team spoke to a boat owner and worked out a deal to shoot on a boat. After rehearsing a scene to shoot there, along with a romance montage moment, they were about to have the boat leave the dock, and then picketers arrived. At that point, Lively wouldn't cross the picket line, so we called lunch. Despite being obligated by her union to continue shooting, Lively refused to do so. According to the SAG-AFTRA website, SAG-AFTRA has a no-strike clause in our codified basic agreement at Section 3 that states, "The union agrees that during the effective term hereof, it will not call or engage in a strike affecting motion picture production against any producer signatory hereto." June 5th, Baldoni, still feeling terrible about letting the first AD go, shared that he wanted to reach out. Below is the text exchange between Baldoni and Heath. June 9th, after everything that happened prior, Lively and Baldoni still remained cordial and kind over text. Justin texted her, "En route to you, can I get you anything?" Blake responded, "No, all good, thank you though. I'm getting you a hot matcha. And do you know what Brandon likes?" Her co-star. How nice. June 10th, Recognizing that it had been a tough week with multiple production shutdowns due to picketers and an extra shoot day added on Saturday to make up for lost time, Baldoni sent a text to Lively stating, quote, "I just want to thank you for giving this week 110%. I know how hard it must be shooting and also have your partner gone and feeling exhausted." Lively replied, "I appreciate your empathy and give it in return. You're in the same boat." How nice. Oh boy. That was, oh my God. Ah! She's nice when she wants things. She had been buttering him up because now, on June 13th, Lively asks Baldoni for access to the dailies via text message, which is highly unusual. The dailies are the footage, what was shot. What an egomaniac and control freak. She texted him, "Hey, would you mind giving me access to dailies? And I'm curious which takes you liked of the scenes you showed. My manager, blank, flew out to visit set and leaves tomorrow a.m. He heard all about it from, also redacted, and I'd love to show him. I appreciate you may be too slammed right now to make this happen, but maybe someone else can facilitate. Thanks so much." He should have said no. June 14th, Baldoni shares with his production team Lively's unorthodox request to see the dailies. Concerned about Lively's tendency to overstep and take control, Baldoni consulted his producing team on how best to respond. The team unanimously advised against granting her access, fearing she might start to edit the movie and dictate which take to use, a concern that ultimately proved accurate. However, as a gesture of goodwill, Baldoni chose to compromise by sending her a curated 5-hour playlist instead. Not a good move. June 14th, due to the ongoing WGA picketing, Baldoni, Heath, his producing partner, and Wayfarer, his company, producing the movie, made the difficult decision to shut down production until the strike was resolved. However, on June 15th, production on the film was temporarily halted on the 14th due to the WGA picketing. The next day, June 15th, production was notified that the WGA had agreed not to picket their set, allowing filming to continue. Wonderful. No. Production attempted to reach out to Lively to stay until the 23rd, as originally planned, but she had already made arrangements to join her husband in London and refused to return. What? She was obligated to stay until June 23rd. They had reached an agreement with the Writers Guild not to picket their set. She was contractually obligated by her union, the Screen Actors Guild, to continue filming, and she refused. I'm just blown away at the ginormous levels of unprofessionalism from Blake Lively. None of this makes sense. I am dying to hear how she and her lawyers will attempt to explain this all. And we've still got a lot more left. Ah! And I'm loving it. I'm loving it still. Are you loving it still? I'm loving it still. More to come. Make sure you're caught up with all my previous videos from earlier today. And as always, leave me your comments on everything we've learned in this video below. I will be responding to you in the comments section. I love you and I thank you for all your support. What a great day. Mwah.